Hey everyone, it's Tectonic, and today we're diving into a topic that could genuinely change your life, especially if you or a loved one are managing kidney health. We all know vegetables are the cornerstone of a healthy diet, but what if I told you that some of the most common, seemingly innocent vegetables could be silently sabotaging your kidneys? For seniors, or anyone with compromised kidney function, certain vegetables can actually cause your creatinine levels to spike, pushing you closer to needing treatments like dialysis. This isn't about fear-mongering, it's about empowering you with the right information. The food industry often paints all vegetables with the same healthy brush, but the reality is far more nuanced. Your kidneys are sophisticated filters, and when they're not working at 100%, they can struggle to process high levels of certain minerals like potassium and compounds like oxalates, which are surprisingly abundant in some of our favorite greens and root veggies. That's why today, we're cutting through the marketing noise and getting straight to the science. We're going to expose 6 vegetables that could be hidden villains and celebrate 3 kidney heroes that can support your health journey. Before we get started, I want to hear from you. Which vegetable did you trust most for your health? Share in the comments below. We'll read and respond to everyone. I want this to be a conversation, a community where we can learn from each other. My promise to you is that everything we discuss today is backed by careful, bias-free research. My goal is to give you the clear, actionable advice you need to protect your health. So, grab a notepad and let's get into it. Your kidneys will thank you. First on our list of hidden villains is something you probably have in your pantry right now: concentrated tomato products. I'm talking about tomato paste, sun-dried tomatoes, and canned tomato sauces. While a fresh, ripe tomato can be part of a kidney-friendly diet in moderation, the problem arises when tomatoes are concentrated. The process of making paste or sauce strips away the water, which dramatically increases the concentration of potassium. A single tablespoon of tomato paste can contain over 160 milligrams of potassium. For someone whose kidneys are struggling to filter excess potassium from the blood, this can be a very risky ingredient. The danger here is subtle because these products are often used as a base for so many dishes, soups, stews, and pasta sauces. You might not even realize how much potassium you're consuming. It highlights a critical principle in a kidney-conscious diet. Preparation and processing matter just as much, if not more, than the food itself. It's not just about what you eat, but how it's prepared. A seemingly harmless spaghetti dinner could become a potassium overload if the sauce is made from a can of concentrated tomato paste, putting unnecessary strain on your kidneys. So, what's the solution? You don't have to give up rich, savory sauces. My favorite swap is a homemade roasted red bell pepper sauce. Red bell peppers are naturally low in potassium, and when you roast them, their flavor becomes incredibly deep and sweet. Blend them with some garlic, a little olive oil, and herbs, and you have a delicious, vibrant, and most importantly, kidney-safe sauce. This simple switch allows you to enjoy your favorite meals without the hidden potassium bomb, proving that you can protect your kidneys without sacrificing flavor. Next up is a vegetable often celebrated in springtime: asparagus. It's known for being packed with vitamins and having a unique flavor. However, for those of us watching our kidney health, asparagus presents a dual threat. Firstly, it's moderately high in potassium. A single cup of cooked asparagus can contain over 400 milligrams of potassium. If you're not careful with your portion sizes, a generous serving alongside your main course could easily push you over your daily recommended limit, which is a serious concern when your kidneys can't effectively excrete the excess. The second issue with asparagus is its purine content. Purines are natural compounds that, when broken down by the body, produce uric acid. Healthy kidneys filter out uric acid, but when they're impaired, uric acid can build up in the blood, leading to a condition called gout and potentially forming uric acid kidney stones. This puts even more stress on already vulnerable kidneys. So while asparagus isn't the worst offender on our list, it's a vegetable that requires significant caution and strict moderation. If you absolutely love asparagus and have been cleared by your doctor to have it occasionally, the key is portion control. I recommend limiting yourself to no more than 6 spears in a single meal. Think of it as a garnish or a small side, not the main vegetable component of your dish. This careful approach can help you enjoy the taste without overloading your system with potassium or purines. For many with advanced kidney issues, however, it might be safer to avoid it altogether and choose lower potassium green vegetables instead. Let's talk about leafy greens. Swiss chard, with its vibrant, colorful stems, looks like the picture of health. It's often promoted as a superfood rich in vitamins A and K, but behind this healthy facade lies a significant risk for anyone with kidney disease. The primary problem with Swiss chard is its incredibly high potassium content. Just one cooked cup can pack nearly 1,000 milligrams of potassium. To put that in perspective, that's almost half of the daily recommended intake for someone on a strict kidney diet. This makes it one of the most dangerous vegetables for those who need to manage their potassium levels carefully. But the danger doesn't stop with potassium. Swiss chard is also loaded with oxalates. Oxalates are compounds that can bind with calcium in the urine to form calcium oxalate crystals, which are the most common type of kidney stone. For individuals already prone to kidney stones or those with chronic kidney disease, a high oxalate diet can exacerbate their condition, leading to painful stones and further damaging kidney function. The combination of high potassium and high oxalates makes Swiss chard a definite no-go on a kidney-friendly diet. Fortunately, there are much safer leafy green alternatives that provide similar nutritional benefits without the risk. A fantastic swap is romaine lettuce. It's crisp, refreshing, and very low in both potassium and oxalates. Another excellent choice is kale, but it must be consumed in moderation and preferably boiled, which can help reduce its potassium content. By making these simple swaps, you can still enjoy salads and cooked greens, getting your fill of fiber and vitamins while actively protecting your delicate kidneys from harm. Beets or beetroot are another vegetable that health enthusiasts often praise for their ability to lower blood pressure and boost athletic performance. That beautiful deep red color comes from powerful antioxidants. However, for the kidney community, this root vegetable is a major red flag. Similar to Swiss chard, beets are exceptionally high in both potassium and oxalates. A single cup of cooked sliced beets contains over 500 milligrams of potassium, a significant amount that can easily disrupt the delicate mineral balance in someone with impaired kidney function. The oxalate content in beets is particularly concerning, especially for individuals with a history of kidney stones. Beets are one of the highest oxalate foods you can eat. Consuming them regularly can dramatically increase the concentration of oxalates in your urine, creating the perfect environment for painful calcium oxalate stones to form. This can lead to blockages, infections, and a further decline in kidney health. It's a classic example of how a food celebrated for one health benefit can be detrimental for another condition. If you love the earthy flavor or vibrant color of beets, don't despair. There's a wonderful kidney-safe substitute: roasted red bell peppers. As we mentioned earlier, they are very low in both potassium and oxalates. When roasted, they develop a sweet, slightly smoky flavor and a tender texture that can be a fantastic addition to salads and side dishes. They provide that beautiful red color and a dose of vitamin C without posing any threat to your kidneys. It's a smart, delicious swap that keeps your plate colorful and your body safe. This one might be the most shocking for many people. Spinach has been marketed for decades as the ultimate health food, the secret to Popeye's strength. We're told to add it to our smoothies, salads, and omelets. But if you have kidney concerns, I need you to listen very carefully. Spinach should be considered off-limits. The reason is that spinach is an absolute powerhouse of both potassium and, most critically, oxalates. It is one of the highest oxalate vegetables on the planet. Let's break down the numbers. A single cup of raw spinach contains a moderate amount of potassium, but when you cook it, it wilts down significantly. A cup of cooked spinach can contain over 800 milligrams of potassium, but the oxalate content is the real danger. That same cup of cooked spinach can have over 750 milligrams of oxalates. This is an astronomical amount for kidneys that are already struggling. Consuming spinach regularly is like actively building the materials for kidney stones inside your body. It's simply not worth the risk. Unlike some other vegetables where boiling can help reduce mineral content, the oxalate levels in spinach remain dangerously high even after cooking. There is no safe way to prepare it for a kidney-conscious diet. My recommendation here is not moderation, it's elimination. For the sake of your long-term kidney health, it's best to completely remove spinach from your diet. Instead, embrace the safer greens we've discussed, like romaine lettuce, or even iceberg lettuce and cabbage, which are very low in these harmful compounds. Your health is too important to gamble with a vegetable like spinach. Our final villain is a staple in diets all around the world, the humble potato. Whether baked, mashed, or fried, potatoes are a comfort food for millions. Unfortunately, they are also one of the richest sources of potassium. A single medium-sized baked potato with the skin on can contain over 900 milligrams of potassium. That's a massive dose for a compromised renal system to handle. Even without the skin, the potassium content is still dangerously high, making potatoes a daily threat if not prepared with extreme care. Now there is a technique that can make potatoes safer, and it's called double boiling or leaching. This involves peeling the potato, cutting it into small pieces and boiling it once, draining the water and then boiling it again in fresh water. This process can remove a significant portion of the potassium, making it more manageable. However, this method is time-consuming, requires precision, and still doesn't remove all the potassium. For many, relying on this technique daily is impractical and still carries a degree of risk. Therefore, while an occasional, properly prepared potato might be acceptable for some, I generally recommend safer daily carbohydrate sources. White rice and pasta are excellent alternatives. They are very low in potassium and phosphorus and provide the energy you need without taxing your kidneys. By swapping out your daily baked potato or mashed potatoes for a side of fluffy white rice or well-cooked pasta, you make a simple, effective change that significantly reduces your potassium load and helps preserve your remaining kidney function. It's about making smart, sustainable choices for the long haul. Now that we've unmasked the villains, let's turn to the heroes. First up is the incredibly versatile and kidney-friendly cauliflower. This cruciferous vegetable is a true champion for anyone on a renal diet. Its number one superpower is that it's naturally low in our main minerals of concern: potassium, phosphorus, and sodium. A full cup of cooked cauliflower contains only about 176 milligrams of potassium and just 40 milligrams of phosphorus, making it an exceptionally safe choice that you can enjoy in generous portions without worry. Beyond being low in harmful minerals, cauliflower is also packed with beneficial compounds. It's a great source of vitamin C, vitamin K, and folate. It's also rich in a powerful anti-inflammatory compound called sulforaphane, which studies have suggested may have protective effects on various bodily systems, including supporting cardiovascular health, a critical concern for many kidney patients. This means that by eating cauliflower, you're not just avoiding harm, you're actively providing your body with nutrients that support overall wellness. One of the best things about cauliflower is its incredible versatility. It has a mild flavor and a wonderful texture that makes it a perfect substitute for high potassium foods. My favorite use for it is as a replacement for mashed potatoes. Simply steam the florets until they are very tender. Then mash or blend them with a little garlic, olive oil, and herbs. You get a creamy, satisfying, and delicious side dish that has a fraction of the potassium of traditional mashed potatoes. It's a game-changing swap that lets you enjoy a classic comfort food completely guilt-free. Our second kidney hero is a foundational ingredient in kitchens worldwide, the onion. Onions are fantastic because they provide a huge amount of flavor without adding a significant amount of potassium. A whole cup of chopped onion contains only about 170 milligrams of potassium, making them an excellent ingredient for building a savory base for your dishes. This is especially important on a renal diet, where salt is often heavily restricted. Onions allow you to create deep, rich flavors without relying on sodium. But the benefits of onions go far beyond just being low in potassium. They are a source of a powerful antioxidant flavonoid called quercetin. Research has shown that quercetin has strong anti-inflammatory and antihistamine properties. More importantly for our discussion, some studies suggest that quercetin may have protective effects on the kidneys by helping to reduce oxidative stress and inflammation, two key factors that can contribute to the progression of kidney disease. So, adding onions to your food is a proactive step towards protecting your renal health. To get the most out of your onions, I recommend a specific cooking method. Instead of frying them quickly on high heat, try slow sautéing them in a good quality olive oil over low to medium heat. This technique, known as sweating, allows the onions to release their natural sugars and become sweet, tender, and deeply flavorful, without any browning or bitterness. This creates a wonderful, salt-free flavor base that you can use for soups, sauces, and sautés. It's a simple technique that elevates your cooking and supports your kidneys. Our final hero is the mighty garlic, a close cousin to the onion and another flavor powerhouse. Garlic is an absolute must-have in a kidney-friendly kitchen. It is exceptionally low in potassium, phosphorus and sodium, meaning you can use it generously to add a pungent, savory kick to your meals without any risk. For those who miss the taste of salt, garlic is one of the best tools you have. It provides so much flavor that you're less likely to feel that your food is bland or missing something. Garlic's benefits are legendary and for good reason. It contains a potent compound called allicin, which is released when garlic is chopped or crushed. Allicin is known for its antibacterial, antiviral, and antioxidant properties. For kidney patients, its ability to help lower blood pressure and reduce inflammation is particularly valuable. Think of garlic as a natural cleansing agent for your body, helping to fight off oxidative stress that can damage your delicate kidney filters over time. It's a small ingredient that packs a massive protective punch. Here's a pro tip to maximize the health benefits of garlic: the 10-minute resting rule. After you chop or crush your garlic, let it sit on the cutting board for about 10 minutes before you cook it. This waiting period allows the enzyme allinase to fully convert alliin into the maximum amount of beneficial allicin. If you toss it into a hot pan immediately, the heat can deactivate the enzyme. By simply letting it rest, you ensure you're getting the most potent dose of its kidney cleansing properties in every meal. So there you have it, the 6 hidden villains and the 3 incredible heroes of a kidney-friendly diet. We've unmasked the surprising dangers of concentrated tomatoes, asparagus, Swiss chard, beets, spinach, and potatoes. And we've celebrated the protective powers of cauliflower, onions, and garlic. It's amazing how a little bit of knowledge can completely transform your plate, turning it from a potential source of harm into a powerful tool for healing and protection. This isn't about restriction, it's about smart, informed substitution. The goal of this video was to empower you to take control of your health by understanding the why behind the dietary advice. It's so easy to get misled by generic marketing labels that shout all natural or superfood, but as we've learned, what's healthy for one person can be harmful for another, especially when dealing with a condition like kidney disease. Trusting scientific evidence over marketing hype is one of the most important things you can do for your well-being. I want to continue this conversation with you. Which villain surprised you most? Potatoes, spinach, or another? Share in the comments. We'll respond to everyone. Remember, every meal is an opportunity to support your body. Make choices based on knowledge, not just habit. Your health depends on it. Stay informed to stay healthy. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.